It is Friday night, but there is no Rampage. You're getting a special edition of the West Coast POPCast. It is just two of us tonight. We have our schedule shifted around. Knock is here. Are you ready to dive in, Knock?
I'm excited, man, to join West Coast POPCast Fridays on Sex Night.
All right, Friday night, get your chats in. We're talking everything in wrestling. We're getting ready for SmackDown tonight, and we're talking new trailers from Alien Covenant, Beetlejuice, House of the Dragon, and a whole lot more. Strap in, get your comments, because here we go. Oh, that is it. We're here. My name is Zach. This is Knock, the final boss right here. Originated from the one member who's not here, Eric. If you're watching, we love you. He started it. I just, added on to it. It's a team here at West Coast POPCast. Yes, man. Popping everything. Because it's Friday night. There is no Rampage. It was on after Dynamite. And it did so huge numbers. Knocked like 500,000.
I'm happy for Rampage. I'm worried about the Dynamite numbers. I know, like, people keep saying it's not a big deal anymore about the ratings on TV. I'm hoping like they can just get like something that keeps steadily going down. I just hope they can get another big number. This is Mercedes' second week on the show. So the crowd's looking amazing. The crowd looks nice.
Not sounding, but we'll talk about that in a little bit.
We gotta check his TV, man. That's what I think.
All right. We're going to talk about that. So get your comments in. We're going to do live Slammy voting with your input. You can do it right now on WWE.com if you want to vote along at home. Otherwise, we're going to do it live at the end of the show before we cover our last three topics. We've got a lot to cover. So let's get into it before SmackDown starts up because we are on that road to WrestleMania. Knock, AEW, Dynamite, and Rampage on the same night.
I loved it. I mean, for 3 hours of wrestling, this was, let me be clear here. Tony, let's not do 3 hours of wrestling every single week. But for the 3 hours we got, this was amazing. It was action-packed. No offense, I didn't need to see a Jericho Hook match. That match was a little weird, kind of slowed the momentum. But besides that, everything else was on fire. I was so excited and happy. The momentum was crazy. I was cheesing like Okada watching this 3 hours of Dynamite.
I hit the fast forward button a bunch because it's still Dynamite to me. But you know what? There was some strong points on there, and Rampage showed some talent that aren't normally on Dynamite, which I really enjoyed because as you at home watch with me on Rampage, there's a lot of people that we really cheer for that we don't get to see. Hi, Jade Cargill.
Yeah. I don't know where she's at, but there were some, and I'm loving what they're doing with production on AEW Dynamite right now. Let me know in the chat if you guys are there, how I'm sounding, how everything's looking. I know that X-Men review, if you guys seen it, wasn't the best, but definitely going to keep working on that, make sure our sound is good. But with the production on AEW side, I don't know if you've seen Renee Paquette. She kind of did like a sideline report, pretty much, kind of how you see in sports. I kind of like that touch right before Eddie's entrance. I think it kind of works.
Yeah, I fast forward through all that.
No wonder you couldn't hear.
I watched the second half of the Eddie Okada match. I will say this, not being an Eddie Kingston fan, it wasn't bad. It's Okada, so how can it be bad?
Yeah, that picture perfect drop kick. Eddie wrestling in pants this time.
Thank you. Yeah. The was it a Street Fighter hardcore match or whatever on Rampage with the women?
Yeah.
Oh, don't make me sweat that late at night. I come to watch wrestling to relax. Man, were they pulling out some stops?
They were. I mean, so Sky Blue goes for the code blue on the announce table, and it doesn't break. It's stiff to both. I mean, damn, that looked very painful. Then, of course, Willow put Sky Blue to 2 tables. Chris Statler missed a 450 onto some chairs. The women never miss in the street fights. As all the street fights they've had, they have never missed. Can we bring out those AEW Women's Tag Team Championships?
Let's just not right yet.
Swatted me down.
Sorry, they got some work to do yet. But they're getting there. They're getting there. I think Mercedes is putting a fire under Tony. Mr. All Power, hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a good weekend. You want to talk about my volume on my TV really quick?
What's up? I know you heard that.
Fine. It's fine. So here's the thing. I am a fan of what they're doing with Mercedes. I love the promo so far. I love every spot that she's done in the 2 weeks that she's been here. Big fan of everything she's doing. The crowd was very silent when she entered in Canada this week. They weren't too silent. When the CEO stopped on her music, you could tell maybe 10% of the people were chanting CEO after that. A lot of people were still sitting down. She barely got a pop when she did the cheap pop to the hometown. I'm blaming the crowd. I'm not blaming Mercedes. I'm just blaming the crowd or something, because they were hot for other things, like Okada taking the belt off that bum Eddie Kingston, and they were super hot for that main event. So I don't know what's up,
Yes.
but for the entrance, my only thing is they weren't hot. So let us know in the comments if you thought the Mercedes crowd was hot or not. If it's my volume, or if Knock is watching through rose-colored goggles.
I mean, did you hear them chanting and singing along to Edge's theme song? That was amazing.
That was good. That's what I'm saying. Edge at the end, the hometown guys got the big explosion from the crowd. But in the beginning, when Mercedes came out, it was like nothing.
Yeah, I get it. I got to rewatch it. I got to rewatch her entrance and see again, because I thought they were very loud. And I know you kind of liked her old theme song. I like this one better. This one is way better.
I think that might be our next poll.
It's not even close. This one is
Oh no!
She's rapping out here.
Hey! You know what I just listened to about 10 minutes ago while I was pumping? The old
What's up?
song. I love the
The
old
old
song.
one?
I love the old one.
The whole the money thing kind of gets a little annoying for me. That maybe I like
So
that
does
one.
the CEO.
That one's better. I feel like you
No.
chanted that, man. Come on. Yo, chat, let him know. CEO is the better theme song than the other one.
Come on, man. This is bullshit. All right. Anything else we're going to talk about on Dynamite here?
This man just hates Beethoven. But yeah, shout out to Edge who used what Mick Foley's big barbed wire bat, was inspired by Abyss's Janus. Now he has his own spike. This was an insane ending. I loved it. And this is gonna be one of the craziest cliffhangers, because if you've seen it live, when Edge hits or Adam Copeland, I don't know, he matches up, hits Christian in the nuts with a spike, it cuts the feed of Dynamite. Dynamite ends right off of that. Then they come back for Rampage. So I thought that was just a hilarious way to go out. What's up, Noob?
Yeah. We're gonna have an open challenge, I think, on Collision. So it's gonna be interesting to see how he handles the TNT title. But I'm excited for it. Something new.
Yeah, I think he has to drop it to a young guy very soon. Maybe carry it through Forbidden Door somewhere in like a Dynamite in the summer. Drop it down to Daniel Garcia. Let him walk into All In with that, and we can do something else for Adam Copeland.
Yeah, I agree. All right, anything else on Dynamite before we move on?
I think that's pretty much it, man. Just love the production. Good stuff there. Let us know what you guys thought about AEW.
Yeah. All right. Maurice, cancer-free. So awesome news. I didn't even know she had anything going on. So really good news to hear that she is cancer-free today.
Yeah, I seen a few weeks ago she was having some health stuff. I didn't know it was the cancer. That's insane. I'm glad she's all right.
Yeah. Awesome. That's some good news right there. Knock, you put this one up.
Yeah, of course, man. So if you guys are huge Lucha Underground fans, Ray FedEx and Penta are trying to restore that feeling. They're putting on an indie show at the same place they used to film the Lucha Underground, the same place at somewhere here in like Boyle Heights or somewhere. It's very like LA, East LA area. So June, I'm kind of thinking about it. I don't know, but it'd be kind of cool. We got a lot of stuff booked up for you guys. Then New Japan having their stuff. They're bringing everything to California. New Japan is promising a world championship match. We do not know who the champion will be because there's a lot of speculation Naito might drop the belt. Strong openweight championship, tag team championship, and women's championships. Maybe we'll see Mercedes in this card, but it's going to be in May 11th in Ontario.
Okay. It could be a decent road trip.
Yeah, I've never been to Ontario, I don't think.
No, neither have I. Nice. All right, let's get into this one right here. You got matchup of the week, or do you want to save this? Do you want to tease people with this one, or do you want to do it now?
Get your ideas going. Third week in a row, we have matchup of the week. LA Knight, Ricky Starks. Let it build up. Let me know in the chat what you guys think, how you would book it.
We'll come back to that one for sure. That's a damn good one right there. All right, WrestleMania news. We broke it here on the channel that Austin's show wasn't coming back until possibly April, if it even does come back. Why? Because he's training for stuff for Mania. And now it's being reported that Austin Taker and Trash Bags are going to be part of WrestleMania 40 in some capacity. You got the old school poster right there with the updated card before SmackDown starts, obviously. What do you want to see from these three, Knock?
What I want to see from three? I'm kind of tired of seeing Cena lose. That's a crazy thing to say because not really doing much for him. I don't know who he can go on there and pin. I don't really want to see Taker in the ring. Honestly, I hate to say that, it might be controversial, but I'm kind of good without them.
I'm good with that one for damn sure. I think
we know that. We know that.
I think the only I know it's gonna be something corny like at 30, and it's gonna have Triple
Yeah.
H come out, and it could be Austin Theory and Grayson Waller, and then Triple H
Yeah,
come
bro,
out,
I'm not
like the
trying to see that.
boss, and then these guys back him up. I Taker coming out and doing anything though that's like, hey, just one of the guys hanging out is not really what I want to see at WrestleMania.
That's what I'm saying. Like they kind of teased Stone Cold versus like CM Punk before he got hurt. Like that was
Yeah,
like one of the things. I don't think it'll be a good match, be a good build. I would want to see that. I don't want to do another surprise Stone Cold match. Have a build next time you want to do it.
yeah. I think he's gonna get physical, but I think it's gonna be something kind of BSy opening WrestleMania night one.
Yeah, and then Taker, like we already seen him go out with AJ Styles. Let AJ Styles have that that gratitude that he retired the dead man. So
Right. All right. That's that. The only other thing I can think of for this is that they interfere because of the bloodline rules, and then this is who helps Cody out one by one, getting rid of bloodline people and The Rock. But
I
unless
don't
one of these
hate
people
that.
are going to have a match with The Rock at
Yeah,
like SummerSlam, I can't see the point of that. And also, The Rock is going to be filming his A24 bodybuilder movie right after Mania, and that leads all the way up until I want to say SummerSlam build. So I can't
okay.
really see him being a huge part of this.
Yeah, that's the thing. Um, we're loving The Rock right now. We know he stole my name, the final boss, but
He did.
we're not gonna get too much of him right now. This is very limited time with The Rock. As far as like this card as well, there are rumors of Team 3D showing up in that 6-pack ladder match. That's kind of what I'd be interested in seeing come back. I think they could still do something.
This week on A&E Rivals, it is Edge and Christian, the Hardys, and the Dudleys. They're focusing on those three, and they're showing a whole bunch of footage. Which I
Yeah,
gotta say, now that Dirtbag is gone, like it's nice that they're showing footage of old people.
yeah, definitely agree.
All right, you got some Roman news too for Mania, huh?
Yeah, my boy Robin out here jumped on the Pat McAfee show today, and he was spitting, man. That's what I miss from SmackDown because Roman doesn't show up to work most of the time. So he showed up for 30 minutes with Pat McAfee. More time than he spent on SmackDown in what? How long? Minus his entrance.
Yeah,
But he did see a puck. He said, he's been dreaming about this for his whole life. He thinks he can go for another 10 years. He wants to see how much they can do in 10 more years. And he said when he got to the top, he wasn't worried about how much different it was or if it wasn't like how he thought it'd be. He pretty much said CM Punk was bitching about it too much and he didn't really care about it. Everyone's taking a shot at CM Punk. That was like the main, I think, headline coming from it, besides him
yeah.
building up his match with Cody.
Uh, I I don't know. I'm for it, and if Punk's like just letting it slide, that's fine.
I think he
Yeah,
has to let it slide at this
I,
point. He's
he
kind of
pretty
like
much has to.
handcuffed.
Yeah. Let us know what you think about the build up for WrestleMania. It is starting up. Rumored 7 matches per night. The other rumored matches: Santos versus Ray in a hair versus mask match. I am not a big fan of that with people with very nice hair.
Yeah, I'm not really trying to see that either.
Yeah.
Um, you could do something else. It's a big type of match stipulation in Lucha Libre, so I get that. If they're gonna bring up those roots, fine. But
Yeah.
Santos got too much good hair, man.
Nah, it's too good. The other one, obviously, Damage Control versus Naomi, Bianca, and Jade. Other kind of matches floating around there for the tag team titles. And one of the other big ones, I forgot the other big one, but if you know of any matches that are rumored, let us know what you're looking forward to. But that's the card before SmackDown. All right. Speaking of WrestleMania, you must have been texting Drew. This right here was our poll this week. So thanks for chiming in here. Over 400 of you chiming in. Who should retain their title at WrestleMania 40? Rhea Ripley running away with it at 43%. Roman at 26% in second. Then Gunther and Seth. So let us know who you think should retain their title. Anak, who do you want to retain?
Honestly, I think I want Roman to retain that belt, and because last year we were robbed. Last year, I was supposed to see
Rob.
live Cody win his world title. Me and Eric were there for the first AEW Double or Nothing pay per view, where we watched Cody have one of his greatest matches of all time with his brother Dustin.
We
And
cried
the
after.
entire day, we're telling Zach, "Listen, we're gonna watch Cody win the world title for the first time." I had videos planned out. just for Zach to be right, shit on all of us in the video, and Roman retained. So you know what? Do it again in Philadelphia. Do it again. Have
Yeah.
Cody lose.
That sucks. I actually want him to win it this time and finish the story.
Hey,
We're on opposite sides, damn it.
Yeah. But the only person I think actually will retain is Rhea. I don't think Gunther retains. I think it's gonna be a triple threat. He might not get pinned, but he's gonna lose. Seth shouldn't win. I like Seth, but we need to have Drew have his time in the Mania, and then Roman should lose as well. So I think Rhea's the only one that's gonna retain.
Okay. I think of these, Roman's the only one losing it.
Oh.
I think they're actually going to save Seth for Gunther, and Gunther's going to win that title and be double champion because I think Triple H is a fan of WrestleMania 6. So I think that's going to happen in Berlin. Rhea doesn't need to lose this at all, in my opinion. Becky is on a hot streak of putting everyone over, and I think this is a nice bookend to her year of doing that. And then you start the build back up, and you can give her the title at SummerSlam. But yeah, I think Roman is lose it this year.
I'm glad you mentioned that real quick about Becky. Her book, I think, came out, and there were some like excerpts from the book and put online. And in one of the chapters, she pretty much said when she came back and beat Bianca in like that squash match at SummerSlam, she had found Bianca like crying in the back, and she was like, "I'm gonna make this right. I'm gonna do whatever I can to make it right." And she fought hard to have that Mania match to beat her. So Becky's a real deal.
Yeah, she is. She's going to be here at the Grove signing her book. So I'll shoot you the date. Yeah, let me check the date here when I get the next slide up here, and I'll let you know. But let us know. Let me run down these chats really quick. Phantom X, hope you're doing well as well. What if Ray loses his mask and retires? You got to say that for Dominic. You just, in my opinion, knock.
I think the only way you do that, I don't know too much about the Lucha Libre. If a wrestler does lose their mask and they retire, or how that passing of the torch goes, but I would think you would want to do that for your son. I think because Ray won last year, right? He beat Dom.
Yeah.
You run it back and have Dom beat him in one of these other Manias to put him over for real.
Yeah, and then New brings up a good point here. I guess we'll probably find out tonight what's going to happen with Asuka because they got to build that up if that is going to be on 3-on-3 or a 2-on-2 with Dakota Kai taking her spot.
That's the saying. I truly hope Asuka is okay, but worst comes the worst, Dakota's right there, and she kind of deserves a moment as well.
Yeah. All right, let me get to the next slide right here. And Knock, you go ahead and take this. I'll look up that Becky Lynch thing.
All right, for sure. Just jumping into it. So if you guys have Honor Club or you've been keeping up with Ring of Honor, they have actually really been on fire lately. I've been loving what John Morrison and Taya Valkyrie have been doing with Dalton Castle. They kind of won ownership of the boys or custody of the boys, if you will. So now Dalton Castle is losing his mind. The women's matches have been on fire. Everyone in this tournament, from Mercedes Martinez, Diamante, Red Velvet coming back from injury, killing it. And to these two to our finals of the Ring of Honor TV Championship, Billy Starks versus Queen Aminata at Supercard of Honor. Big match for Queen Aminata. I think she deserves it as well. She's been killing it on Dynamite, killing it on the Indies, and now she's getting a spotlight in Ring of Honor. We've had 4 women's matches this past week, Zach. So Honor Club is for the women, and they're killing it right now. So this match is going to be insane.
That's good. Between these two, just because I know the big stories that Billy Starks has been doing, I've seen the push that Queen Aminata has been getting. Between these two, let us know in the comments and Knock. I just want to know, which one do you want to see take this title?
Honestly, I want to see it go to Queen Aminata. I think the story for Billy Starks is dope. I can see her, she'll have lost now 2 title shots if she does lose this. And I think she'd get a little more edge to her, go a little crazier, maybe split up with Athena or cause some friction there. Queen Aminata can have a dominant run. You can run it back later on. But she's the good baby face right now. If she does win, she'll be the youngest ever to win a championship in AEW, Ring of Honor. But even younger than Jay Lethal now, I'm thinking about it, I believe. So there's a lot that can go on here. I'm fine with either, though.
All right. You can catch it WrestleMania weekend.
Yeah.
Book Knock, by the way, if you're working ROH or AEW, that was a great. I like that. That was a good storytelling right there for Queen Aminata winning. All right, Cole Money, how you doing? Hope you're doing as well. Doing good as well. Doing well as well. Long day. Knock, did you see this? Did you see this, Knock?
It's crazy because when I went to update like our episode today, I had just seen this and I clicked on here and I seen you already posted it. I was like, wow, okay. We're locked in. So this is in Saudi Arabia, I believe they're trying to do this.
Yeah, look at this.
It looks insane. Like
DragonBall Z land.
That would there's so much like in 10, 20 years from now, it's going to be insane how much like that's the number one tourist destination, I believe, Saudi Arabia over there. So
Yeah.
they're killing it, man. That guest buddy is working.
Yes, it is. What do you do at Capsule Corp now? What do you do when you go in there?
I have no idea. I mean,
You get a job?
that must be like the what do you call it? Where everyone goes, find the map of the place,
Oh, like
the information
Epcot?
center.
Oh, yeah. This is
Like,
insane. This is so cool if this gets
yeah,
built. This is fucking
see that
awesome.
at night with the dragon. You could do so many cool things here, man. That is very, very cool.
Yeah. Awesome. Yeah, we'll keep an eye on this because I don't want to say I'd fly there, but holy shit, would this be a tempting offer?
It really would.
All right, next up we have trailers galore. So these are the things that we're going to talk about. So let us know in the comments what you thought about them. Beetlejuice, Alien Romulus, and House of the Dragon releasing 2 trailers. Not which one we're going to tackle first.
I will go for House of Dragon. No offense, that's what I'm most excited for.
It's okay.
I have a mixed relationship with Game of Thrones after they burnt me on the
Yeah.
ending. We're trying to find our way back together, but House of Dragon's pulling me in. Season 2 looks insane. The Team Black versus Team Green trailers. Pick your side. We all know there's only one side you got to pick. One side is right. In case you guys haven't seen, if you're watching, at the end of season 1, not Aegon, the previous king, I forget his name, but he had passed.
I forgot all their names.
He was pretty much he was delirious, and he thought he was talking to
Yes.
his daughter about the future of the winter night and everything. So he pretty much said the wrong name, and then his wife at the time, who was his daughter's friend, crazy, I know, his daughter's friend who's dating her uncle, a lot of stuff going on. Pretty much they got confused. Now we're having a civil war. But Team Black all the way. These trailers were insane, and the action's about to be incredible. The Dance of the Dragons on screen. Oh my goodness.
This is so cool. I thought this was a genius marketing ploy right here to get people into it, and it is showing millions upon millions of views for both of these. Knock, which one had 1.1 million more than the other?
It's got to be Team Black. Come on.
Yeah, it was.
No, we don't care about Team Green. Like maybe they'll give us some more to make it even on whose side you want to pick, but right now it's Team Black all the way.
Yeah, smart marketing choice. I mean, it rehooked me, so I'm in. All right, Mr. Alport says they should make a One Piece part 2. That'd be cool. Maybe Crunchyroll will build a land.
I haven't watched One Piece yet. I really got to get into it, but that'd be cool based off what I know about it.
Mr. All Power, get it. Whatever you want to attribute that to, get it. Let's talk about Alien.
Your mind
Let's talk about. You want to talk about pervert? I don't know who you think I'm going this way, but I'm going this way.
Wow.
Alien Romulus and the perversion that is this trailer. Did you watch it?
I did see a bit of it. I realized when I was watching these trailers, especially the Beetlejuice one, I've never actually seen these movies, so I'm kind of lost.
Oh,
I know. I hate to say it.
Let me just say, did you like what you saw on Alien Romulus?
It was interesting.
Okay. If you're not familiar with the Alien franchise, oh God, I don't want to say what these things are.
I know some of the big scenes with like Sigourney Weaver, but I don't know like some of the story in between.
If you can, please watch Alien and Aliens. Alien is so good. It's more than just a sci-fi movie. It's a great horror movie. It's just so good. And then Ridley Scott did that in the sequel. James Cameron did, and you can up that kind of how you up Terminator 2 to Terminator 1.
Okay.
So just 2 awesome movies. I'm just in love with both those movies, and then whatever else after. But this one is bringing it back down to the levels of Prey, the Predator sequel that came out, or prequel.
Yeah.
So we'll see how it does. And there's some very sexy shots in here. And for those who know the things of how aliens come out, one will be coming out of someone's tutor in this. So anyways, Alien Romulus. Let us know what you thought about that trailer. And you never saw Beetlejuice, huh?
I never did. I know.
Give it a watch. It's really cool. It's one of Tim Burton's best movies. He has a huge library, but it's one of his that you can just put on all the time. It's always on cable. This one, I think, looks pretty good from what I saw. I know it's just a teaser trailer.
Yeah, I seen them going around like the little city and like with Jenna Ortega on her bike. So she's a new character, obviously. Does she have any ties to any other previous characters?
So she's Winona Ryder's daughter, who is the
Okay.
daughter of oh my god, Catherine O'Hara.
Okay.
So they're at a funeral in here. This is either Catherine O'Hara's husband, who's not in this movie, because I'm not going to say why. You can Google him. He had some stuff found out about him. So they're either at his funeral or it's going to be Lydia Dietz's husband's funeral, and that sets off the chain of events for Beetlejuice to come back. Beetlejuice does have a wife, but the only inside tip I know from this movie is that Catherine O'Hara's husband, Mr. Dietz, he's not in the movie because of what happened in real life. He's still alive, but they own what they own of him from the original movie. His death will be touched on through stop motion, kind of like Bride Corpse and Nightmare Before Christmas. So they're going to touch on that via that in the movie.
Okay.
So I liked it. Let us know what you thought. Yeah, Mr. All Power, you know what it is. And he says Alien is going to be very, very good.
I'll take your
All
word, bro.
right. All
I know
right.
they have like the Alien games. I don't know if you ever played any of those.
Some of them are good. Yeah. Some of those are actually pretty damn good. And some of those sit right next to the TNA game.
AEW Fight Forever.
Yeah. Oh, hit us with this one, Doc.
All right. So I didn't know about this, but I just seen it recently, scrolling through the timeline and everything. I'm so excited because did you see Miles Morales last year, the second one?
No, I still haven't yet. I'm
You still
gonna
haven't yet? Okay.
WrestleMania week. I'm gonna watch it.
Okay, so part 2, I don't think it's really much a spoiler. Like, it's a cliffhanger leading into part 3. But after that ended, like people were saying, like we don't know when part 3 is going to come out because the animation they had to split it because the animation took so long. So it's supposed to come out this year. I'm pretty sure it's going to get delayed even more.
Let me. I put the slide in here, but you touched on it. It's supposed to come out next Friday.
The short.
Oh, I know. The sequel was supposed to come out next Friday.
So the sequel. So this. Oh, it was supposed to come out next Friday.
Yeah. So, anyways, but yeah, back to your.
I see. I see. We're back on the same page. So
touching on exactly shit. Yeah.
So they're gonna get this is gonna get delayed even more probably. So I'm glad they're at least giving us something. So I'll take this short. I don't really know how long it's gonna be, but I'll take it because how it ended last year, it was so abrupt, and I just want more content because it's so good.
Fuck. Okay. I'm gonna see if it's playing in theaters around here in LA WrestleMania week because I got all week to just kind of like do stuff. All the Spider-Man movies are back in theaters starting, I think, last weekend or this weekend. So double check your listings to see what's going on. I definitely want to see this. You and Eric have been hyping this movie up beyond belief, and I love the first one so much. I've seen it like 50 times.
I'm really interested to see what you think about it. I mean, you can already tell like the production, at least like there's one specific stuff in the middle. It's insane. And if you haven't been spoiled on anything, like you're gonna be in for such a treat, man.
Oh, man. Did you see the pictures that they brought to Warner Brothers for a Batman Beyond movie?
No.
Oh shit. I'll pull them up. Anything else you want to talk about on?
Just look forward to like if you guys do watch this, I'm gonna definitely be talking about it. I'll be watching it as soon as it comes out.
Do I have another slide in here for you? I'll pull it up. They're really cool. I have them on my computer.
Okay.
Definitely check out our streaming showdown and let us know for streaming services and vote in the comments.
Game of Thrones coming back. I think HBO's got up that list.
Hell yeah. All right, we're gonna vote on the Slammys in just a bit here. You want to get to the match of the week, or do you want to do flop of the week? You want to go back to LA Knight versus
flop of the week? I don't want to give this guy too much attention, man. Okay. Bret Hart's been sat here for years. Out of the blue, unprovoked, he wants to take shots at the Empress of Tomorrow. I mean, the Japanese sensation, the Kana-chan herself, Asuka. Get the name right, Asuka. You don't take shots at the queen, and then you missed because you're not even a good wrestler like she is. She's one of the all-time greats. Okay, let's get it right here. Wrestle circles around you. Can do anything in the ring that she damn well pleases. She don't even speak the language, and she can articulate herself better in the promo than you can. So let's just get it right. Flop of the week goes to Goldberg out here just sending dish shots to the queen, to the Empress. You don't do that. She beat your record. A real wrestler beat your record. That's all I gotta say there. Shout out to the Goat Asuka. Hopefully her foot's all right as well.
I hope so. Real quick, just let me get to the here we go. And these are from they're gonna be going to Warner Brothers and pitching this, and Warner Brothers kind of didn't want to do it.
Why? Why are they sabotaging themselves? You know how much money you would make right now? There were so many pictures. Was it last week? The Oscars with Michael Keaton. They were doing like the
Yeah.
whole Batman skit. There's so many pictures of him. I'm like, this is old man Bruce Wayne right here. You have the
Yeah.
perfect casting, and it makes so much sense to tie it back to his Batman. Can we
Yeah.
please start trying? This is not this hard. You have the material right there. Zach, here's the goal. Just use it. I have the blueprint. This is the map. Just use
You
the map.
know, I'm Warner Brothers. I already signed on for Batman Beyond with Michael Keaton signed on. I'm just going to scrap that. I'm just going to scrap that, even though everything was signed on. I scrapped Batgirl, which led into that. So I'm just going to get rid of Batman Beyond now. I don't want your gold. And if you want to know why I'm sabotaging myself, is because I'm going to sell myself because I'm Warner Brothers. I'm putting things up. I'm buying properties
Honestly,
and projects because it looks good for buyers to say, oh, look, they own this. They look that. Why did MGM look good to Amazon? Because they had Bond and other projects lined up. And that's what Warner Brothers is doing right now. So if you're fearing for your favorite Warner Brothers franchise, do, because it's not looking good.
it's not, man. And this is kind of what WWE was doing before they sold. They were kind of just trying to make the numbers look good, put everybody in the best spot so they could sell, and that's what they did. And I
Yep.
don't listen. I like the MCU when Disney's doing, even though they're kind of in a rut right now. But I don't want to see DC get bought by someone like that. I want them to be their own thing. We need the competition. We need separate entities. That means more jobs for everybody. It means more opportunities. Just means competition.
Yeah. Who do you see playing Terry McGinnis?
That's a good one because I don't know. I think if you bring like a Michael Keaton, you bring maybe someone for the star power to play the villain, maybe, and maybe another character, you might be able to get a relatively unknown who fits the part for Terry McGinnis. I mean, they're kind of already doing that with Superman. I didn't really know who much who that guy was. I think
Right.
you can do that. Just find the right person, take your time. As far as like people that like look the part, I mean, maybe Timothy Chalamet. I mean, he's hot right now
No.
with Dune.
No. Oh God,
I
no.
know, but I could see them try to do that. I mean, they casted freaking
Yeah, you're right.
my boy Tom Holland as Nathan Drake. I like Tom Holland, but that's not the proper casting. I can kind of see
No.
that right now. That's why I said unknown first, though.
That's a good one. I like the unknown. DC isn't the same. So, all right. Do you want to do the last two, knock? You want to do? Yeah, two things left here. You want to talk Ronda? You want to talk the feud? You want to do the Slammies? What do you want to do?
Just real quick, since I put it on the thumbnail, I want to talk about Raw. Becky Lynch and Nia Jax killing it. Absolutely crazy
Oh, yeah,
match. And Nia's been on fire. She looks like she's really getting in shape, and she's having great matches with people. So shout out to Nia Jax and Becky Lynch killing it. And then Carmelo Hayes pulling a Joker dressed up as one of his henchmen to take out Trick Williams. I thought it was very cool. So shout out to Carmelo and Trick. I think that's the hottest storyline going, main roster or NXT in WWE right now.
I agree. Why can't I find it? I saw it. Sorry, knock. Let me know if you can find it. But yeah, Nia and Ronda, great end of Raw.
Yeah. So yeah, if you guys have anything else on the week of wrestling, definitely let us know. What were we trying to say? The pop of the week, or which one were you looking for?
Yeah, I was looking for the one with Nia and Becky on there.
Oh,
Teen Titans movie. I'm excited for that actually.
so that's official, like done,
Yeah,
like that's
James Gunn said it.
okay.
You know what? Batman Beyond was done and official, and contracts are signed. So who knows?
Yeah, that's a thing. Um,
Can we just? I just want to talk about get this. I'll just say get this out of the way, so you can go ahead with this.
so this girl Rhonda, she had a run in WWE. Everyone loved her, wanted to come back. She came back. Everyone hated her. Um, and then we seen her in the Indies for Marina Shafir. She was on Pro Wrestling Revolver. She did something else in the Indies, and then she did Ring of Honor.
Yeah.
So seeing her live, I thought she was great. Now recently
Yeah.
she has a book coming out, and she's taken the time to slander and give everyone that work. Vince, John, Laura Dummy, the whole Fed to call WWE a shit show. It's awful there. And she said she has the right to talk because they can't hold her career hostage like they do people that work there now. So Rhonda spitting. She's saying a lot of shit, talking her talk. I'm glad she has some heat being sent to guys like that who, took advantage of people because that's disgusting. So I'm glad she's, given that some look because it doesn't get a lot of look. They kind of slide by all the time with their nonsense. Obviously now it's catching up to them.
Right.
But yeah, that's pretty much all I got to say about that. I mean, just now it's a better product with Triple H. Said you like Triple H, was kind to Stephanie, hated Vince.
Okay. I would love some specifics in the book. If you're going to spit this, be specific. If you're saying you can be specific, be specific. Otherwise, just, count your Saudi money and enjoy.
But yeah, pretty much he said, fuck the Fed.
Yeah. Yeah, my thoughts on Ronda Rousey. There's other things I don't agree with her. But Pop of the Week we're going to get to. Are you on to us right now, or do you want to...
We'll get to right now. So each week, I'm going to keep this up. What is the flop of the week that'll be the bad flop, not the Eric's flop. The bad flop, what was with Raw in the week. Pop of the week was what you want. The comics, the bang, the pop. And that is Okada. This man, look at that smile, man. I know you know about the dentistry. Tell me those teeth ain't gold.
He's got some damn good facials, man. But this was awesome. He had to get the belt. He had to take that belt.
Yeah, he did. And this is his second or third week in the company. He's the quickest person to be signed to win a championship. TK also clarified. I said this in the last podcast. We need clarification on the AEW Continental Championship, and he got that clarification because now we have 3 mid-card belts for the men. It's kind of crazy, but you have the AEW Continental Championship. After full gear, you'll automatically be put into the C2, the Continental Classic, where you'll have to win the tournament to retain your belt. Okay. Whoever wins it will be the new champion. And he wants to elevate this because it's prestigious. He wants to elevate it to be an actual second world title for them. Now, we heard this before about the TNT Championship, so we'll see how this goes. But that is the plan with this belt.
All right. I mean, if you book it right, any belt you can come back from. The IC title was booked like shit for how many years, and now it's good.
I mean, look what Christian did. I think Christian did a great job with the TNT belt. It felt amazing.
Fantastic. Yes.
So, Pop of the Week goes to my man Okada, the Rainmaker, getting the belt.
All right. And we'll do the matchup at the end. Get your thoughts on that. Let's vote on the Slammys. So get your votes in as we do this along. If you want to vote at home to get yours in there. It's going to be hosted by Big E.
Yes, sir.
On WrestleMania weekend. So was it WrestleMania World? Is that what it's called?
Yeah, WrestleMania World. I think that's a new thing they're doing.
Okay. All right. Well, I got it up here on WrestleMania, WWE.com. So we'll vote on these. And we got Rashid Godley in here. WWE is cooking, not AEW. It sucked for a while. The only stars they have are Tony and Samoa Joe and Swerve Strickland. Mercedes doesn't even count.
That's a lot of stars, bro.
She's no CM Punk, and he had viewers literally. Let me just say this on this. I know you got your thoughts, Knock. With Mercedes and the views, I'm not worried about that, and I'm not going to listen to either side on this because Hulk Hogan going to WCW, everything was the same for about a year. Nothing changed with Hulk Hogan going to WCW, and then the NWO thing happened, and then after like a year, that's when it blew up. Let them, just because they bought the ingredients and they're in the kitchen, let them make something with it. Let them make something. Let them get people talking and let the product get cooking with these ingredients. That's my thought on this. So Hogan, 1 year in WCW, then something happened. So
yeah.
All right, Okada is fantastic. Yes. All right. Let's share the screen here and get this up. Slammy Awards. No, I don't need to sign up for anything. Let's vote. You see it okay, Knock?
Yeah, I can see it.
Okay. Start out with Female Superstar of the Year. You got Rhea, Bianca, Bayley, Io, or Becky Lynch. Who you got? And Knock, let me know what the chat's saying.
Yeah, let us know what you guys think. Female Superstar of the Year. I think for me, it's very, very close. I mean, Bianca was still great, but she took some time off. Rhea's been on fire with her character work. Bayley kind of a little more behind the scenes. Io's been champion the whole year. She's been killing it as well. I think Puerto Rico would vote Io, but that's another story. Yeah. And then Becky behind the scenes, I think she's been doing a lot of work.
Yeah.
If I'm picking my favorite here, I'm picking Io. But I think it's going to go to Rhea. Damn, this is a tough one. Becky did go to NXT win that belt. She did help them a little bit, I think. I don't know, man.
We talked about the work that Becky Lynch did. I want to give it to her, but then like you look at Rhea Ripley, and I mean, you can't drop the title at Mania with her. But she's that hot.
I think it has to be Rhea. I think she's just too hot right now.
All right, let's just do this. Let us know who you're voting for at home if you want to do this on your own. Thank you. Is it all right? Faction of the year. We gotta go each one. Son of a bitch. Okay, faction of the year. We got Judgment Day, Alpha Academy, Imperium, the Bloodline, Damage Control. Oh, where's Final Testament?
Oh man. Or let's see. So I think outside of Gunther, Imperium really hasn't been doing too much. Luke Kaiser had some good singles matches throughout the year, but I can't really count that for Imperium. Alpha Academy is a solid team. They're funny, but they're more comic relief, even though Chad Gable was amazing. Judgment Day, I think it has to be Judgment Day again. I think they might clean sweep this. Bloodline's cool, but they're not there, and they're kind of like, I don't know. I don't like it if Roman's not there.
Yeah, you can't part-time and win. Judgment Day had everybody on board. I agree.
You know what? Don't submit. Don't submit. I lied. No. Give it to Damage Control, man. I'm going Damage Control.
Okay. Damage Control it is. I think R-Truth really gave him a shot at B12, and you shouldn't need someone like R-Truth to help you out. So I'm fine with Damage Control.
Yeah.
All right, rivalry of the year. Seth freaking Rollins versus Drew, Ray versus Dirty Dom, Damage Control versus Bianca, and Roman versus Cody, or R-Truth versus Judgment Day.
Damn, this is tough here. Seth versus Drew is interesting, but I'm literally more interested in Seth or Drew versus Punk or somebody else.
Yeah.
Dirty Dom versus Rey Mysterio is amazing. I think it wasn't as hot as it could have been, though, like compared to the rest of these.
I feel like they're saving that one for a retirement match for Ray.
Yeah. Truth versus Judgment Day is hilarious, man. He's been killing it. He kind of did a lot for them to get back on track and give them some extra momentum, kind of like Sami Zayn did for Bloodline. But I got to go Roman Reigns and Cody for me.
Okay, Roman Reigns and Cody, let us know. Let me see these chats really quick here. Mercedes is still going to bring a lot of views, which starts exactly. You got to get it going here, move numbers. Yeah, iconic. Love it. I hope she's in the movie too, and I feel like she would be because they're going to bring I forgot her name, Katie, for it.
Oh, yeah. I know you're talking about. She was in an episode of The Flash. She played a villain.
Oh, okay. Yeah, big Battlestar Galactica names right there. Triple B. Okay. Mr. Raw Power Kill Me. Roman vs. Cody, main event WrestleMania. That's the one. Yeah, that's what we'll do here. Oh, no, yeah, that's what. Yeah.
Yeah, right there.
Yeah. Okay. All right, next one. Do we do faction of the year?
Yeah, that was Damage Control.
Why is it not? All right. Get your shit together, WWE. It's a website. It's not hard to. All right. Superstar of the year for NXT, Dragunov, Hayes, Valkyria, Stratton, or Breaker with 2 Ks.
This is so difficult. They've all been on fire. I mean, look at Lyra Valkyria. She beat Becky for the championship. She's been champion for a long time now. Tiffany Stratton's literally on fire. She's on SmackDown right now. They're talking about having her have her first Mania match. That's how good she's been. Ask Australia how good Tiffany Stratton is. Braun tag team champion doing double duty on NXT and SmackDown.
Yeah,
arguably the best spear in the game right now. Better than Goldberg's. Carmelo Hayes showed us how good he could be as a bad guy. He was so good as a good guy. We forgot he was a bad guy. But now he's a bad guy again. He's so good as a bad guy. I forgot he was a good guy beforehand. He's just so good at both sides. It's insane right now. Melo doesn't miss. And you got Ilya Dragunov, who's been champion. Every time he goes up to the ring, it's like a war happened. Like he's fighting for his life for real. No one told him it was, scripted. So I don't know on this one, man. Zach, you might have to tie break, man.
All right, I'm gonna give you 2, and then you can decide, or let the chats decide. Carmelo Hayes, because he did everything. He's checked all these boxes that you need to move up to the main roster. And on top of that, he put someone over who should be on this list, Trick Williams.
Yeah.
He Trick did it himself too, but he helped make Trick a huge star. Tiffany Stratton was so good. She got called up to the main roster and got some of the biggest pops on 2 PLEs she was on.
I think it's between those two. I think you're right. I think I got to give it to Carmelo. He's just so versatile, man. Tiffany's very close.
He was on weekly too.
Yeah. Tiffany is very, very close.
Yeah. Faction of the year. Didn't we do Robin? Are they still sitting up here? Get to your I got to go to the next. I think I know what I have to do.
Okay.
All right, let's just do match of the year really quick. Bad Bunny and Damian Priest at Backlash. Got Reigns versus Zayn at Elimination Chamber. Gunther versus Gable on Raw. Asuka versus Belair versus Flair at SummerSlam. And Flair versus Ripley at last year's WrestleMania.
I love Asuka. I don't remember that triple threat too much. Gunther versus Gable obviously is a huge contender. They killed it in
Yes.
all their matches. That's why I think Gable's going to eventually get added to this match at Mania. Reigns versus Sammy. I love the build and I love the story, but I don't remember the match that well. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Same.
Bad Bunny versus Damian Priest. Solid match, but to compete with Charlotte and Rhea at Mania, I think that was match of the year. I don't even think it's close.
Yeah, I'm a huge fan of that one. All right, and now I will go. Did I go to the next poll? I don't know. What the hell? We know what we're doing here. All right, do we do female and male? Are those the last two that we have to do?
I thought we did. I thought we did female. Didn't we put Rhea for that? Or am I don't know if we did male though.
We did male. Okay, that's it. All right, last one. Male superstar of the year. Fucking WWE.com. Who you got? Cody, Roman, Seth, Gunther, Logan Paul.
Definitely not Logan Paul. Let's be real here. I don't know why he's on here. He's growing on me in the ring, but let's be real. Seth is a workhorse, man. He kills it. Gunther's been a workhorse. Roman don't show up for work. So, I mean, let's be real here.
Right. Can play of the month when you're not there.
Yeah. I think it has to go to Cody, I think. I think he's just been the most over. He's solid in the ring, gives the best promos. You know, they call him a crybaby nowadays. I think he's the guy.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Cody Rhodes too. I love Seth, but it's just like I don't want to say he's stale or stalled out, or
something's
just like
missing.
Waiting to figure out his injury. Yes, something is missing.
Like his best storyline right now. Is that he's involved with the Cody, Rock, and Roman stuff. He feels like the third wheel. Like he's just happy to, and he deserves more than that. I like him. He's great. Don't get me wrong, but it doesn't really feel like it's his story. It feels like he's just featured in someone's song.
Yes, exactly. All right, that's the Slammys. So we just voted on the Slammys. That is it. If you voted by yourself, let us know in the comments who you voted for and why your picks are wrong.
Yeah, let us know, man.
Cody Rhodes, he's the new. Come on, Mr. All Power. I'll take he's the next Homelander. I'll take he's whatever, but don't ruin Cody Rhodes for me.
Cena never started his own company.
Left it. All right. Let's go to the matchup. We had that marinate for a bit here. It's a good matchup. I don't know who I'm going to pick because someone's been off television.
That is true. And I have no idea why. But, if we ask for an answer, like, it's been great. Dynamite. Dynamite's been amazing. Numbers through the roof. But, we like him. We like him.
Yeah. All right. Take it away with this one.
Okay. So, you guys might have noticed a theme. The first week we did this, it was Braun Breaker versus Wardlow. We asked, how would you book that? And last week, it was Tiffany Stratton versus Mariah May. How would you book that? So I'm looking for the similarities in wrestling and seeing, put the spotlight on the guys. We love both of these people, but how would you book this if you were the booker for Ricky Starks this week versus LA Knight? So let us know in the chat what you guys think. For me, I'll open up for Ask Zach. I'm going... I got Mr. TNA LA Knight, former TNA World Champion. I got a former FTW Tag Team Champion, Ricky Starks. I'm starting it off quickly. Give me a 20-minute promo battle. I need to go head to head. And then, you know what? At the end of the night, just have a nice... I don't even need an Iron Man match. I need just a 30-minute time limit draw after we open the show with a promo battle. And I'm putting my boy Ricky over. I like LA Knight. He can go for his kind of awkward looking RKO, but not really. It's like a face buster kind of thing. It looks cool when he does. Don't get me wrong. I don't really know what to call it. And then Ricky Starks should spear the boots out of him. We remember in the North, put LA Knight down and have him remember his name as Eli Drake.
It all comes back to TNA.
How would you book here? Who would be hotter, and how would you book him?
Cole Money says Ricky Starks. I love your idea. I'd just copy paste, but I wouldn't have a winner. I'd have that draw as well here, and I'd basically wait and see the crowd response to how the promo battle was, because that's the big thing that you want here. That's the meat and potatoes between these two. The match, sure, it's going to be, what it's going to be between these two. But the promo battle, that's why we love both of these people. And personally, I think Ricky Starks would take it because he's hungrier. LA Knight seems nice and polished. Ricky Starks seems hungrier. He seems just like he'll put a mixtape out on you.
Yeah.
I like Ricky Starks in this, and I think if he would do the promo battle with LA Knight, if the fans would cheer and jeer next week after their match, after the promo battle, Ricky Starks would be on top.
Yeah, I think so too, man. I think he's just too undeniable right now, and I like LA Knight, but I think Ricky has a few more notches to his promos.
Yep. Free Ricky. Put him on TV already. Where is Ricky?
Oh man, his momentum always gets cut short. Like he builds it up, and then something happens. It's like I feel like it's out of his control. Like Punk leaving the company, or I think he got hurt one time, and then or if he's just off TV for no reason that we know of.
Yeah, I haven't heard anything. So if you all heard anything, let us know. Last thing I've seen of him was the Sting match.
Yeah, it was a Sting match, and then I think after the Revolution, they asked Tony Khan, pretty much, "Where's Ricky? Why isn't he on TV?" Because there was like those rumors of his contract being up. He denied that, said it wasn't true, and they love Ricky. He's a big part of the company. We just haven't seen him.
All right. He's
Honestly, I'd have
Jade a week beforehand.
Oh gosh, I'd have Ricky pin Adam Cole for the championship. The one I was talking about in the summer. Both do the spear. Ricky can really kill him on the mic. Adam Copeland kind of said he compared him to The Rock, like whatchamacallit said, Mr. All Power, so he can get his comeuppance back, take the title off him.
I'd take that. That's a good pick. That's a really good pick.
Yeah, because there's no way you keep Ricky Starks off All In again.
No. Ricky Starks was Jay White. I'd love that if Jay White can get away from those bozos.
I like him with the gun, not the Gun Club, not the Acclaim. The Acclaim and them got split. I like the Gun Club and Jay White.
Yeah. All right, so that is it. I like that. I like that a lot. That's a good one. But yeah, I think Ricky Starks is the consensus here.
I think so. My bad, LA Knight.
Yeah, sorry.
Get him next time. Maybe I'm pissed off he's about to beat AJ Styles at Mania, but that's another point.
Are you just pissed because he's probably going to do a fun home invasion angle tonight?
Honestly, yeah, I think so. They kind of set it up a little too much. We see what's coming.
Yeah, that's okay. Just make it fun.
I mean,
that is going to beat Swerve. Yeah, that's true.
Everybody go to that AJ Styles household. Just pull up when you want.
All right. Anything else you want to talk about before we head on out for the evening here? Because SmackDown is starting in 5 minutes.
Yeah, SmackDown about to start. So just everyone, I really want to. First of all, I want to apologize for the audio issues last review. We did the X-Men episode 1 and 2 review. Great content, loved it. But then we listened back to it, and my audio's messed up at the end there. And I really, we're better than that. And I'm gonna make sure my audio is as clean and crisp as possible, so you guys can hear and interact with your boys. So apologize for that. Secondly, your boys hit 1 million views combined total for our channel. On the channel right now, we're above 1 million views, which is insane. Because when we started this, we weren't too sure who we'd be talking to. Whether it was 10, 20, or 1 million. So thank you guys for supporting the boys throughout the years. We're still, working, still trying to hit our stride. I don't think we've hit our peak yet. But the boys are out here, man. I really appreciate you guys. The likes, the comments, we see them. We appreciate you all. Miss All Power, I know you be going crazy to chat, but appreciate you. Cold Money right now. Phantom X, Newman Cole was in there earlier. Thank you all, man.
Yeah, we appreciate it. Let us know stuff that you want to see us do too. We'll let you know if we can or cannot do it. There's a lot of copyright issues and whatever else and timing issues with our schedules and stuff, but we do want to do a lot of stuff, knocking out here in LA. Eric's over there on the East Coast. There's stuff on both ends here that we can cover and do. So if you hear something, a convention or something going on, let us know. If there's something like a TV show like X-Men 97 you want us to cover, if there's a fun tier list you want us to do, let us know. We're going to try to do another one. It's going to be WrestleMania logos. We'll probably have that out WrestleMania week. And we're going to try to stream as much as possible WrestleMania week. So make sure you stick around and you get yourself involved because you are part of the show. And I mean that whether we're streaming a game, we're doing this, whether it's Rampage or whether it's any kind of watch along. Love to have you.
Yeah, shout out to you guys, man. West Coast POPCast on a Friday. So Rampage went to Wednesday. Our Wednesday went to Friday. We'll be back on a regular scheduled time next week.
House of Dragon review. We'll see on the schedule again. We'll see. We'd like to though.
Yeah.
Thanks, Mr. Alpar. All right, that is it. We are heading out. And since it is a Rampage Friday, we just want to say thank you. Have a great weekend. Make sure you comment on anything that you watch and be excellent to each other. Take care, everyone.
Peace out, yo.